Morning. It's day 22. It's about a little after 10 o'clock. I think that might be Mount Jefferson. I'm not 100% sure. It's been lots of side of the cliff walking today. My ankle was sore, so I've wrapped it in an ace bandage. My left foot is sore too. I'm gonna flip you back around. Zoop. Maybe not. Yeah, I woke up, started about a little before 6 o'clock. I ran into the happy hiker family again and was keeping pretty good pace. But yeah, I was like, I better wrap the ankle. And luckily I have the ace bandage. I haven't used it yet. I mean, I have the KT tape on there already, but yeah, I've already got like 6.5 miles in, and we may have to go 17. It depends on if we find a campsite at 15 with a creek or not. Saw deer last night at the pond we camped at. I was really struggling at the end of the day. My hip, the ankle, was having some numbness. That's fortunately gone away. But it's always something. But only 9.5 more really days on the trail, so just need my body to hold together and loving the scenery, missing family, but I'm excited to see Wes and the girls in about a week and a half and Sarah in about 6 days. Okay, better get hiking. So the PCT is also for horses. Isn't that cool? But I'm up on this ridge. Just had to show you the 360 view. Yep, that's the trail. Good morning. It's day 23, and yesterday was crazy. So as you know, after the elk left Elk-Lady-Mick with the family, because I was resting in a tree, they passed me. We stopped at a pond, camped there, and then left pretty early yesterday morning. It was Angela's birthday, my mom, so we sang to her. And then proceeded to do about 17 miles. Probably at a pretty fast pace for especially the beginning of the day. But my ankle was really starting to bother me. About 10-ish. I think I already did a video on that. Anyway, wrapped it with the ace bandage. But we had a small break. Then we planned to go break at a lake. And got to the lake, but I was in so much pain. But just taking off the backpack helped. And I went into the lake and I swam, just my shorts, underwear, and sports bra. I'm more the floated. It's very nice. Cleaned up a bit. Then we started going and the girls just zoomed off because they had an energy burst, which is awesome. We take advantage of that. My foot was starting to really bother me again. So also I wanted to get hold of Wes, so I called Wes and the girls. Ow. And found out that having more sewage line problems. So it's another $7,000 to repair that, and it was also a lot of work for them to get the girls' rooms ready for them to come today. So anyway, I spoke to them, to Wes for a while on the phone, and the girls. So put me behind schedule. But just getting into camp last night was just grueling. So bad. I would wrap and unwrap and icy hot and all sorts of things. And it was just terrible. And our end goal for the day was this stream. We get there, and it's like a raging river. It was really sort of scary to cross it. Luckily, I had my water shoes. Crazy thing is, though, I had a sewing needle that had come dislodged of its packaging in my tent at some point, and I just put it in one of my hip pockets. That was a bad idea. Because somehow it managed to work its way into my hip belt. So when I put it on to do the river crossing after I changed my shoes, I cut my leg. Oh, you can't see it. I cut my leg like there. Anyway. So I came across the river like bleeding. And the family, happy hikers, were all worried about me. I said, just a needle. But anyway, so got that back in its proper case, so it won't happen again. But the ankle is what I've been really worried about. And my left foot has been killing me too. And that's what's bothering me more today. I'm hurts like above sort of the toes on the foot area and underneath it, and sometimes in the ankle. It was swollen. My feet were swollen this morning. And I should have soaked it in the river again this morning because I did that last night, but my ankle at least. But it was just so dark and I didn't want to hurt myself getting down there. So I've taken 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, probably for 6 hours. I'll try doing that every 6 hours, see how that works. I have my ankle taped and wrapped. Did icy hot on my knees and on this foot. And I've laced the body of my shoe on the left looser. Because I was wondering if maybe it was too tight and it was bruising it. But the ankle's still snuggish, so the shoe stays on, of course. So I'm sure that ibuprofen will be kicking in. That will help. I'm just taking it really slow this morning. I mean, I have 9 days left, including today, of hiking days on the trail. 5, including today. So I got 2 days of rest, which will be great, I think, for my ankle and my feet. Oh, and my pinky toe was sort of bothering me. And I looked at it last night, and the nails on the left foot's pretty much fallen off. There was this tiny little bit, I think, hanging on, and it wasn't even I think attached to the rest of the nail. It was just on the end. Anyway, I clipped that. But yeah, so I lost a toenail. We'll freak out. Just kidding. Ugly feet scary, I think. Yeah, I mean, really, so my goal is just to finish. I don't want to come off the trail early. I want to see Sarah. I want to have that hotel day with her. I want to come off the trail and have the girls and Wes waiting for me. Which I found out why he was so not wanting to move the dates. It was when I said, we could come in earlier. But it was because he's actually purchased a package that includes airfare, an hotel, and rental car. So he wanted to surprise me. And he was going to cancel the airfare and stuff, and I just told him to think about it because, I mean, that $7,000 for the repairs is a lot, but our bank account would be okay if they wanted to fly. So we'll see. I don't know what he'll decide. I've got to make it. It's so important to me to do this. And I was just praying so hard yesterday that my ankle would just be healed. But, you know, we all have to go through struggles. We all have to go through things. And I can deal with pain. I can deal with that. It's permanent damage. I don't want to cause permanent damage to my feet or my ankle or anything. I have a lot of years ahead of me, so I just want them to be well, and I'll just take it slow. It's okay. And see how it goes. And maybe research what the heck, if I can, is going on with my foot, and maybe find a way to wrap it. Or I tried wrapping it sort of around, like putting tape around, because it's like top and bottom of the foot. And I don't think that helped, because this morning it was just sort of hurting. So I just pulled it off. Anyway, lots of miles ahead. I really only have to average 14 per day. And maybe even less if I want to get in like Friday before Sarah gets in. I could even do less. So I'll just take it day by day. There's also the option of maybe pushing a little bit and then resting at Olali, which is like 18 miles away. We'll have to see. It's a long video. Okay, bye. Just wanted to show you Mount Jefferson. I was on the other side of that earlier, climbing along sort of the bottom of it. It's pretty high elevation, it just keeps going. It's pretty funny because I've got U2's elevation, my MP3 player right now. Oh, I wish I could say I've done a lot of miles. I think it's like 12:30 and I've only done 7. But that's okay. Doing any is awesome. I found another way. I added some more tape to that left foot because I was doing the bandage on it. And it, I don't know, it was sort of feeling like it was in the way. So this feels pretty good. Onward and upwards. I'll show you the trail. Yeah, it's just a lot of steep. I think after maybe a mile and a half, it starts going down, probably steeply. A little more up and down today, depending on where I stop. But yeah, it's pretty gorgeous. So I had to share. And FYI, this is why my feet and ankles hate me. But wow, look at the view. Putting in miles at this moment, but look at this. Isn't that crazy? If it was the end of the day, this would be a beautiful spot to camp. But alas, it is not. Taking lots of videos today. How can you not? So, in the Mount Hood, I guess. First section, you can see, I'm pretty sure that's Mount Hood up there. But like snow. Not for very long though. You can see the trail continues on where that guy is. You can see forever. Now I get to start going down. Hopefully it won't be too steep. Morning. It's day 24. So I think last video showed snow, which I ended up following, and there was several more drifts. It's right in my butt. But after that, it was just lots of rocking and hard on the feet and down, up and down. My ankle's feeling pretty good. It's my left foot right on the top. It really, really hurts. I was just gonna do 400 milligrams of ibuprofen, but taking 2 more, so hopefully those will kick in soon. I do have it taped, but I'm wondering if I should have it wrapped too. I only did like 12 point something miles yesterday. And funny enough, Happy Hiker Family, same thing. I was about to camp at a pond when some guy was like, oh, I was asking about other spots because there wasn't a lot there. And he said there was a family a little ways back that was waiting for a person. I was like, oh, that's probably me. So I went. Sure enough, they were only like half a mile, quarter mile up the trail. And we sort of slept in, slept on a grassy spot, which you shouldn't do. They are planning, once they get into Olali, just probably staying there for the day. I don't know if I want to do that because there's no showers or laundry that we know of. And then in order to get in Thursday night, I'd have to do 17 per day. And right now, that just has not been my pace. The trail was really rocky, but it's nice. I'm back to sort of the dirt trail again today. I just don't know how long it'll last. Slept pretty well. I don't know if I told you guys, some guy gave me a pillow. Big Lake Youth Camp, so I've had a pillow, which is fabulous. Lots of wind. There was smoke in the air this morning. The Happy Hiker Family zoomed ahead like usual. That's right. But I may just go in. There's some supplies I need. Ibuprofen, sanitizer, maybe some wipes. And then snacks. I didn't pack enough lunchy, sort of snacky stuff. I have enough breakfast and dinners. But yeah, I may need snacks. So I'll get those and I'll decide. And I could get in Friday afternoon. Which would mean I could do less. Beautiful scenery yesterday. It was just really grueling trail, and it has been for several days. Like I haven't seen dirt trail like this in a while, so I think that's why my body is feeling so beat up, because it's just been pretty grueling some of the days, and it just really tears you apart. Oh, and there was a terrifying, just absolutely terrifying river crossing yesterday. Should not make you guys seasick. I took a picture of it, but there's actually a horse that was down at the bottom of it. And I thought, well, if the horse can't make it. But it was really scary and fast flowing. I probably should have gone up a little higher. I was following another shoe hiker who had gone through, but yeah, I got my socks and shoes all wet, and it was scary. My adrenaline was just My heart was racing and my adrenaline was just like shot up because it was scary. But I made it. I was safe. Hopefully there won't be too many of those on the trail. So including today, I guess, 8 more hiking days. Okay, better get going. Hello. So, made it into Olalie's. There's some trail magic. An interesting guy. Were banana pancakes this morning. I sort of hung about. I got some more lunch and snacky stuff. I got like some cheese and gum, which some is hard. It's melting because I was sitting in my pack in the sun. Hung out with the Happy Hiker family. They got lots of beers. And the trail magic guy said there was going to be lunch, so I sort of hung about, rested. Didn't ever fall asleep, but closed my eyes for a bit and let my feet rest. There's no real ibuprofen except like 6 pills in this little box. It's like for $2.50. But Mike from the family had some and some Aleve. So hopefully that'll tide me over to Timberline. But I didn't get out of there till like 3:30, and I swear we got in there like a little after 11. So now the great debate is, because I left the Happy Hiker family, we did finally get some sort of lunch. 3-ish. We got like a bratwurst, piece of watermelon. But yeah, the guy was interesting. I think he was waiting for people to cook the food that he had for us. And the people were smoking pot and stuff, but whatever. So anyway, the big debate is, do I hike about another 3.9 miles, which I've done most of it, to Jude Lake, or do I try and make it another, I think it was 5.5 or 5 after that, to a seasonal stream campsite, which I think at this point, I think the seasonal stream is just like standing water, but that would get me about 15 for the day. Or I stop at Jude Lake and need to average 16 or do 16 like the next 3 days into Timberline. Or there's always the option I just do a little bit of hiking Friday morning because Sarah's not coming till the afternoon. Choices. My pack feels so heavy. I did grab like 3 liters of water because it was, out of a spigot. But I think I've already drank part of that. But I do have cheese and crackers. But it just feels so heavy. And it's really hot today and humid with very little breeze. So it's good I probably rested when I did, because it's insanely hot. No mosquitoes because it's dry, but and I really have no internet service. I was able to get some of Wes's messages, but I can't reply back. They fell. And I tried charging my pack, and it's such a slow to charge, and I'm sure the cord, which is meant for charging headphones, doesn't help. So it was half charged, the pack, when I got there, and it was half charged when I left, and I think I left it charged for 2-3 hours. But maybe, even though it says half, it got a little bit of extra juice. So speaking of, I should probably save my battery. Getting a blister at the end of one of my long toes. I thought I was done with those, but my left foot does bother me too. I'm not sure what to make of it. It feels fine when I rest it and I can walk normally, but once I start on it again, it really flares up. But I'm not giving up. It's only 7 days of hiking after today, so I'm gonna kick its butt. Hello, day 25. So last night, I ended up doing almost 10 miles after the Lolly Lake. Got to camp about 7:45, 8 o'clock, and I probably overdid it on my foot, but it was, there was the incline down, and I thought it was very thick woods, and I found some tent spots, but I really didn't want to be in the deep woods sort of solo. So I made it down. I camped, but yeah, my foot hurts a lot today. And I'm trying out a leave instead of like stacking or doing the 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, and I don't think it's as effective for sure. You can stack a leave and Tylenol, and I thought, oh, certainly I've brought Tylenol, but I just took a break and checked, and I don't. So slowly but surely, I'm guessing it has something to do with the tendons on top of that foot, because when I raise my toes up and down, it hurts as well, and it's on the top of the foot, and you have a lot of tendons that are on top of your foot there. Funny enough, Trish from the Happy Hiker family, I think she has the same exact thing, so, but on the other foot. Still haven't been able to send out texts. I can get some here, but maybe later today. We'll see how far I get. I've already done almost 5, which is pretty awesome. Thankfully, the trail has been mostly dirt, which is such a welcome relief over rocks. I'm totally filthy. There is a river in about, excuse me, about 5.5 miles that I'll get some more water, probably soak my foot. I really need to wash my socks because I don't have any clean socks. I've been wearing dirty socks. And I'm just, so dirty. It's that stage again where I don't have the BO so much, but I'm just starting to smell in other places too. If I get cell service, I'll probably text Sarah to bring some ibuprofen and Tylenol. I only have 36, 37 to Timberlane. So it's pretty awesome. I just gotta deal with the pain and hope I'm not doing permanent damage. My right ankle it's okay. I think it's a little sore too, but it's not near as painful. Well, that's a nice bruise. Hello. Oh, I saw a frog this morning. He was so cute. And I picked him up, and just for a tiny bit, but then he hopped out. But he was adorable. I really like seeing the frog. It's been really hot during the days. Right now it's okay. So, but again, I think it's almost 10 o'clock. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully I can manage my body. And I left a note for the Happy Hiker family on a sign where I camped last night to let them know. Because they always seem to worry about me. Whenever I'm ahead or behind, when I'm behind, usually they'll ask, have you seen a girl in a purple shirt? How's she doing? Where is she? It's so sweet. They worry about me. But this time, I'm the one ahead. But I sort of wish they were nearby. I could be like, Trish, Tylenol. But I already got a leave and ibuprofen from Mike, so I don't know. I don't want to tap all the resources. But yeah, 4.7 on a really painful foot is pretty epic. I would love to get past the stream because the stream is only like 10 miles. You start going uphill again though at that point. Right now I'm going down. Uphill almost seems better on the foot sometimes, but there's no designated campsites. But there's some dirt roads that look like they might have some campsites based on comments or power lines. Yeah. It's all open for the taking, right? Yeah, oh, it's so funny what you do on the trail. There are those beautiful, beautiful moments. I'm grateful to be out here. So just like 6.5 more days, I think, of hiking. If I can just get my body to cooperate. Or just keep going through it. And that's possible too. Yeah, a week from tomorrow, I should be seeing the family. My family. Yay! I don't know if they're going to fly out or drive yet, because I haven't been able to get a hold of Wes. So, who knows? That's alright. I'm fine with really either. I haven't been in a car for a long time either. Television. I haven't driven. I haven't done so many things. So when I get back to real life, I'll be like, what is this? The only bad thing about getting back to real life is we will be coming home this Sunday before I start work. So there won't be any like veg time at home. Like that Monday, I will have to be back in the office. Unless I can finagle Jen for maybe a couple days. Just say, I need 2 more days. 3. A week. I don't know. To just put my feet up and relax. Do nothing. Go to potty whenever I want. Get water whenever I want. No, I'm having a good time. I really am. I am. So I should go down the hill. Keep moving. Go towards my water. Wash some socks. My shorts probably need the most. Sometimes I don't wear underwear anymore. I'm like, but then that probably makes the shorts dirtier quicker. Who knows? I'll swim in lakes. I haven't recently though. I really need to swim in a lake. But most of the lakes have not been so good. I don't have any lakes on the agenda today. No lakes. Just streams. I could dip my butt in the stream. Or the lake. No, not lake. River. I don't know. My stinky, stinky butt. TMI. I'm so dirty. Well, I'm just delaying at this point and wasting my battery. And no one's gonna want to watch this. I'll be like, she's crazy. But I held a frog. He was cute. And I scared some really big bird when I just went to go potty. I don't know what it was. I didn't see it, but I was like, that was a big sounding bird. Maybe a dove. There's lots of birds around here. There's a cute one hopping around my tent this morning, looking around. Black and white. Adorable. All right. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Just kidding. See, there's the trail. There's the trail. Real close. It's going down. Oh, and I found a new fun hobby with my MP3 player of finding radio stations, local radio stations. It's awesome. Sometimes I get NPR. I got Michael Jackson today. All right, I can do this. Yay. Good morning. I'm not even sure what day it is anymore. Wednesday. August 1st. I want to say 25 or 26. I'll have to figure it out before I record my next video. It's so dark. It's almost 7 o'clock, I think. But these woods are just, it's hard to see because it's so dark. But they're so thick and beautiful and pretty. They remind me of something out of a fairy tale. The things that I used to dream and imagine about. I'll be coming into some sunlight soon. So, after I made my video yesterday, the Happy Hiker family zoomed past me. Like, not just like a minute or two later. I guess they only count like 3 miles back from I did. And with my foot, I've just been really slow. But I got some internet coverage at one point, and I looked at my symptoms. Pretty sure it's extensor tendinitis. And I've seen those tendons. They're on top of your foot, and they sort of flay out above, you know, like a spider web almost, to the different joints and toes. And so then I Googled how with KT tape, how to protect that. So put that on. I ended up having to take some ibuprofen on top of the Aleve, but it totally helped. So, I mean, it hurts still. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I can just zoom off normally. Sorry, I think I have, yep. Old, skeeter. I seem to like my temples and my forehead the most. It's like where they get the juiciest blood right out of that temple. It still hurts. I'm not gonna lie. But yesterday was almost unbearable. It was so bad in the morning and stuff. So, much better this morning. I'm taking it slow and steady, a little quicker probably than yesterday morning. I think my 2 ibuprofen are starting to kick in, which is helping too. I just had, I don't know, my mood has just changed out here. I just feeling positive. We met up again at a stream. I got to sit in the water. It was more a stream than a river. Dark, I'm gonna go in the dark. I got to sit in the water while filtering and rinse, do some laundry a little bit. Not in right there in the water, of course. I took some water from the stream. But there's my socks and under were still dry, so I think these pink socks are like on the 3rd day of wearing. Anyway, got the laundry hanging, but it's like tied into my bag, so I won't have that same incident I had early on where it fell off and I lost it. But yeah, after the stream, we ended up going up a very steep hill and past a power line area, and we found a lovely campground. And I actually left my fly open. That sounds funny. On my tent. And I got to see like bats swooping over the tents, which was awesome. And this beautiful sunset, which I took a picture of. Got some internet coverage, which meant probably wasted the battery. But I tried calling Wes and the girls, no go. But I could at least text. So that was good. So I know that they're going to be flying out. The girls will be so excited when they find out. And I reminded Wes that we need someone to watch the animals. So he's going to ask the Grovers. Dirt road. You're going to cross these and you have no idea where they really go. Yeah, so reminded him to get someone to watch the animals. And what is that weird light? Oh, it's sunlight. It's like just streaming in one spot. Oh, sort of in the zone like. Oh, my foot. So yeah, they'll be flying out. When I get to Timberline, I'll need to text him a list of clothes and things to bring to me. Yeah, that light's probably see it. See it? Looks like something, or even out of Twin Peaks, you know, that light. It comes in the, let's see. Just shot it. Yeah, right there. Looks like a lantern. It's just sun getting through a spot in the trees. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been in a good mood. I'm enjoying being out here. Less homesick. I am excited to see everybody, but it's just feeling sort of like the natural thing. And the paths have been nice and not too rocky, which is great. And excited to see Sarah in just a couple days, because planning to do about 14.5 today. And then from there, it'll be about the same amount up to the lodge. So probably get there Thursday night. Get breakfast Friday morning at the all-you-can-eat buffet at the Timberline Lodge, which everybody says is super good. Hopefully it is. And then from there, just wait for her to come in and get my package. And I doubt I could do laundry before she came out, because I doubt I could shower. It just seems silly. I don't know. Figure all that out. Point is, beautiful forest. Look, there's some more light. I'm gonna make everybody sick this morning. It's just pretty forest. Yeah, I've just been enjoying it, even with the pain. Ooh, and 5 miles from where we camped last night, there's supposed to be trail magic. Some fabulous lady who's been set up there for a while. And sandwiches and soda, cookies, chips. So hopefully she's there this morning. That would be epic. I know she was there yesterday, because the southbounders on the PCT said she was there. So here's hoping. The Happy Hiker family will be there way before me, because they're here. Just zooming, and I would be too if my foot was better. That's okay. I get to see stuff. And when you're hiking a lot and you're quieter, you're more likely to see like animals and things, because they don't expect you, and all of a sudden you're there. I still have not seen a bear. Really very many large animals at all. Even though there was a sign posted yesterday, we were coming onto sort of this trail, about wolves and coyotes and how to identify them. So I haven't seen any wolves or coyotes either. Not a lot of. I've seen lots of little crittens, like lots of chipmunks, and they're hilarious. I was sitting in that power line area trying to get some sort of coverage, and he just came across, and I said, hey, because I was like talking to him, and he didn't realize I was there. And when you scare him, they almost scream, they're like, and they run off. It's hilarious. Anyway, I should probably put the phone down, because I'm faster without it. So I can see if there's sandwiches and other goodies to eat. And I think we also pass a lake today. I really won't need to do laundry, but if it's a nice lake, I still might jump in if it's the heat of the day. Get all wet again, because you dry out so fast with the heat out here. So, alrighty, peeps. Have a good day. Morning. It's August 2nd, day 27. And I was up super early, like 4:45, and so was the Happy Hiker family. And so we started hiking like at 5:30. It's around 6:30ish, 6:20ish now. And making the push into Timberline Lodge today. Luckily, we only have 14 miles to go. So yesterday, got some trail magic. We did make it there. Met a really nice lady in this horse camp. Big giant dog, like huge, 200-pound. I can't remember the breed dog, but she gave me some eggs with sort of like on the side a breakfast hash, like it was bacon and potatoes. And then she had sandwich stuff and pudding and cookies and cherries. So I ate quite a bit. She even brought me some ice for my ankle since that was hurting. And then we pushed on we ended up hitting a lake. Which is very pretty, and I almost thought of jumping into, but it was sort of a cool breeze, and so I didn't. Sorry, I'm in the dark. Give me a minute. But later it was really hot, so I probably should have. And then saw a little crater lake, which is okay. Very small. Very, very teeny compared to the mammoth scope of giant crater lake. To take a picture. And then we had to push uphill to our campsite last night. We did over 14 miles. My feet and my ankle, my foot and my ankle were just killing me. I did get a leave from the gal, Trail Magic gal. So, like, it was weird how I think I ended up taking like 600 milligrams in the morning, and then later in the afternoon, 800. My stomach was feeling wiggity, which could have been not drinking enough or the ibuprofen. I just don't know. But it was a struggle to get into camp last night. Really, really was. But I made it. Yay. Around 6:30. I took a leave because that's 12 hours, and then a little bit earlier, I probably should have, around 5-ish, I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. But I think that's been good because I'm walking on it much better today. I mean, really, it's just today, and then I get a couple days of rest. So hopefully that'll help out my ankle and my foot. And it's so pretty this morning. Yesterday I felt like I was crazy. I was talking to my body parts, telling them, you can do it. No service at all yesterday. No way to contact anybody. But should be today. My battery's all like drained, my battery pack, so, which I'm not surprised. I mean, I've been out here, 7 days now? My 7th day? But I did drain my battery a little bit last night. I was watching some of the beginning videos. I've changed my face. Oh, and Mike in the family, he was saying, you're getting all twiggy. So, yeah, I think I've lost weight. I'm excited to get to Timberline. It's a beautiful lodge, and I can see the axe from The Shining and hold it if I want. And I'm gonna hit the breakfast buffet next morning. And there is a big giant climb. I'm starting a little one right now. There's a big giant climb this afternoon. Well, towards the end. I'm not sure what time we'll get in. And like the last mile and a half is just like sand, so you're sinking as you walk. So I hope my body parts all hold together. and hope that it goes well. Passed a couple highways today. There was a beautiful vista just a little ways back. This misty view out on the mountains. Well, hills, deep, treesy mountains. I haven't seen Mount Hood yet. Not since I was in the Mount Jefferson area. So, interesting. But the woods, even though you have less views, means it's cooler. Can you tell I'm going uphill? I usually use my sticks. Yeah, so I'll have to check in later. And excited to see Sarah tomorrow. If I can get some stuff charged. Well, I should be able to. In the hotel. And it's good I'm getting a hotel because there is no way to shower or do laundry unless you have a hotel. So at some of these places, you know, they have stuff for hikers. Or not here. I mean, they're hiker friendly, but they just have the lodge rooms. Like they don't have campgrounds or showers or anything, you know. So I'm really grateful I'm getting a hotel. And then, of course, the plan is to finish next Wednesday. 4 days, which means I can take my time, not go ballistic on my ankle and my foot. And, oh, I saw frogs in the water I was filtering last night. I mean, I was filtering higher up. There was these stagnant sort of pools towards the bottom. And there were frogs, big ones. And lots of deer prints yesterday, but no deer. Still real no big animals. They've gotten used that this is a crazy active trail with a lot of people. It's a long video, like 8 minutes. I keep getting longer. Let's see if I can get to a viewpoint. Oh, and I'm so filthy. I mean, 7 days without a shower. Okay, here we go. To show you the view through the trees. It doesn't want to show you because of the light. You'll have to see the pictures. Anyway, I should hike. See you later. Just want to show you this trail. And it doesn't really capture it in the video. It's like straight up. Yay! There'll be more of this fun today. Sun's coming through the trees. But yeah, straight up. Look, I found Mount Hood. I don't know if that's smoke or mist. I wish I could see because it almost looks like there might be like, I can't tell if it's a waterfall at the bottom or, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So all the mountains I've passed, this is I think the last one. Yeah. Beautiful. I went up to a highway I'm gonna have to cross. Oh, it doesn't sound as busy as it was a minute ago. Maybe I should book it. Sure there'll be no bridges or anything. I'll just have to wait for there to be a clearing in the traffic. See that? Yeah. Nothing like trying to cross a busy highway in the morning. Wes was asking me recently, how'd you cross the highway? You just wait for no cars. It's another highway. Okay, see, now it's clear. But I'm not there. Maybe it'll be not so bad. Yeah, I can do this, right? Oh, it's a highway with like the signs and everything, like the... Yeah, I think I'm good. I got lucky. Both ways, yep. Oh, here Chris. Yep, here comes someone. Whew. Made it. Hello. So I think I'm about a mile and a half from the Timberline Lodge. There's Mount Hood. What a climb, huh? And right now, walking in the steep sand. So you just sort of really you sink with every step, but I'll get there. There's some hikers going by. Look at this. Mount Hood. Only took me 350 miles to get here. Ah, there's Mount Jefferson. It's good I turned around. Yeah, so you can see how steep this trail is. Got those hikers. It's crazy.